Hey guys, what's up? My name's Theo. I play middle linebacker for the Hilversum Hurricanes. That is in the Netherlands. That is in Europe. I play Euroball. We just got done with the heat wave, and I'm so glad it's raining right now. I've had to close up the windows because it's very noisy outside, because everyone's getting out of their cold caves. But anyways, welcome to the channel. I do currently during the summer, since we're off of our regular season, I'm only doing my Friday videos for football, and that is... You can usually tell with these two helmets here, or I'll be wearing something. If there is something that happens on a Sunday for me, but Monday video, it will be also football. But we are not having evening practices on Thursday night, so no Friday vlog. Anyways, so how these things go is that I answer comments from previous football content, and then I go into news, which seems that we have some comments and the news may be a little shy. I haven't seen a lot, just a lot of teams from the ELF posting their stuff, and the only thing I know that's come out of the NFL for news is the Carolina Panthers helmet, which is, black helmet. I shared a link to that video on my page, the community tab. I don't share much there, but I usually let you guys know I like to share a lot of football stuff or other football creators and stuff, so you could kind of go check on that one. Okay, so let's go with comment responses. Let's go back to about a week and see what's going on here. On last week's video, what is required football gear? Someone had a question about why I wore a lot of stuff in my football uniform suit up from 2016. It's just because it was winter. That's what I would wear at a game or whatnot. It was... When you're dealing with like sub-freezing temperatures, you wear a lot of clothing. And I showed pictures in that video that I just don't wear that much anymore. Probably because I went from no body fat, no weight cornerback to, chunky linebacker. So now I have a bit of body fat, so I just need a thin hoodie during the winter months. Football Boy on that same video says this video is amazing. Long-term subscriber Matthew Riley's commenting on the football musings and dicks from a long time ago to keep the algorithm going. Thank you, but I'm still a little confused as to how the YouTube algorithm works versus how the TikTok algorithm works. And I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram. Kevin Bergman asks, are you quarterback? Play football like you, and I'm quarterback from my team. I get a lot of international viewers looking, especially when their seasons are starting up. In Brazil, for instance, I noticed a lot of Brazilian teams are starting up right now, so I can't really tell on the account what, it says Kevin Bergman. I've known people with names like that in Brazil, and it says, no, I play middle linebacker. Okay, and then 5 basic tips for linebackers. Hello, PJ says he's an incoming freshman, 5'9", 176 pounds, and he played O-line in middle school. Will be able to be middle linebacker. A really good speed, not safety speed, but he can run. Yes, you would. If you don't have safety speed, but you have body power, outside linebacker might work, because again, a strong safety is an outside linebacker that can cover more ground. Yeah, I have my comical opinions about what kind of people play certain parts, and this even trashes on me. I don't cover a lot of space very well. I don't run very fast, but I have a lot of weight behind me and can really smash through on the blitzes as a middle linebacker, and I can hover back and cover the middle ground, but you get me going the outside. That's something I personally have to work on, but it says yes, you can. They still might put you on defensive line, depending on where you are. Depending on where you live, there might be an abundance of health food culture, and that's a bit of a dig on people eating healthy, eating less, and being very small and having literally no weight behind them. and you just, as a normal-sized person, are like 5'9", 176. Oh, jeez. I gotta convert that. 176 LDS to kg. That's 79 kg. Yeah, like, I get it. So that's like 80 kilos. That's 20 kilos less than me. 25 kilos less than me. So that's not, like, you're going into middle school. Like I said, you might still be online, depending on if you're in one of the more fancier areas where there's a lot of skinny kids that like to play the skill positions. But you just have to lend on your speed. Show the coaches your speed rather than, and show them you can do the coverage stuff. If you play the O-line, you already understand the Oklahoma drills and the concept behind that one. You know what to do on D-line. But if you want to play linebacker, you're going to have to show your knowledge of utilization of space and reaction time to the running backs filling out the side in case you're, for man situation. That's what you're going to have to show your coach. But it's to the point that as the longer I'm here in Europe, the more I realize that kids can tell their coaches. Like, if you're in those in-between things, the height, weight, then you need to exert more oomph towards specializing towards that position. Like, if you're a linebacker but you really want to be a running back, constantly tell your coaches, constantly tell your coaches, constantly tell your coaches. This is not like big man wants to run the ball, even though time and time again we are proven that all big man can run the ball. But and in Europe, I'm a big dude. I mean, I have previous comments on my football uniform suit up about my belly, but I'm just like, I have much more of a belly now, but then I was a cornerback. Now I'm a linebacker. I was actually probably should have been a linebacker at the start to begin with, but I was dumb. Boruto Uzumaki, weebs, on the football uniform suit up says he was about to say eBay. No, actually, I watched that video. I didn't buy anything on there from eBay. I didn't want to say I bought it from Goodwill. But, we can shame people for getting very specific items for cheap. Because, so let's say you want to get a very specific kind of glove for your away uniform. And it's not. And you're going to have to go to eBay. You're going to have to go maybe to Goodwill. I got my shoulder pads at Goodwill in that video. So it cost me $15. And they lasted me for 3 seasons, so don't knock people. Just because they say they got it off eBay or they got it at Goodwill doesn't mean it's not good gear. It just means they're thriftier than you and don't really care if they don't have the most expensive stuff because, if you're about the game and not the swag, you're going to be a better player. Speaking of which, where did you get your pads? It says, in the test plate, did you get it on Under Armour? The shoulder pads I found at Goodwill for, the shoulder pads I found at Goodwill, and the test plate, I don't know what name it is. I put in back plate. I did have a back plate on there, and I bought that at Dick's Sporting Goods. I was not rich enough back then when this video was made to order direct from websites. So I was doing a lot of stuff. Now I order direct because some websites are not, I can't get to them at all being in Europe. Like Dick's Sporting Goods, completely unavailable to me. And even if I use a VPN, they won't ship internationally. It's just, on football uniform suit up, the away uniform, I like your football for my team is Revelers. I'm a quarterback, played quarterback. But your roof is laugh, laugh, laugh. I'm thinking room, because there's no way you can see my roof considering I'm in a mid-floor apartment. It's a one-bedroom apartment for me and my husband, and this is the best camera angle. They're probably talking about the poster that's in the background, but, that's just one of the things that's made that video super popular. Not the football uniform suit up, but the weird poster in the background of that video. Kelly Fornwald on the same video twice asked, "Are you gay?" Yeah. Put on RTL News here in the Netherlands about that. Last Pride. Xander K. Finally, some helpful videos. I know. Most people, when they're suiting up, they don't really show helpful stuff. That one's not nearly as helpful as the one I did when I was living in this apartment. And I designed that one for Europeans to understand. So it's done in a much simpler English language. And I explain what each of the gear does. It's a little longer video, but you can watch that one if you're really interested in seeing that. You asked what team it was. The team back then in 2016 was called the Pit Bulls. It was in Portland, Oregon. And that's pretty much that. I did have a lot of comments that were replies to things about, and other people, I'm just kind of wrapping them all up in one. They want me to buy them football gear, or what's my card info? And I'm like, one, the card I currently use doesn't function in the United States. You guys have an antiquated banking system over there, so it doesn't work. Second, I'm not buying you gear. No. Anyways, okay, so with news on like NFL, you've got a bunch of, like, the season's getting up and ready to go. QB1's entered the building, Vegas Raiders. Should probably unfollow them because what's his bucket's not on the team anymore. And apparently here people are talking about Madden 23 rankings. I play my video games to have fun. I play football to hit people. Apparently the top 10 running backs on Madden 23 because, I don't know. I have a bittersweet idea about playing Madden. I play my video games to escape reality. I play football to get physical and socialize. I don't socialize on my games because most of my stuff is still linked to American servers or guilds, and I'm not awake at those times. So, I just pretty much play solo by myself on a video game like Horizon Forbidden West, World of Warcraft, Star Trek Online, No Man's Sky. But if I want to socialize and get physical, I will go to the gym or I'll go to football practice. I don't need to mix the two. I'm perfectly fine keeping those separate. And then the Panthers got a new black helmet. I'm not necessarily sure. And then the Panthers, Carolina Panthers, right here, got a black helmet. I'm tempted. If Green Gridiron, does Green Gridiron already have it? Maybe not. I'm not going to join your team. Helmets. Oh no, that's actual helmets. Face mask, accessories, helmets, NFL collectibles. Carolina Panthers. Okay, there is a black one on their list, but it's not in their store yet. This one right here is the Carolina Panthers Riddell Speed Authentic Helmet. I can actually put it on. There's a card up there to when I got it. It is like 339 euros. It is a legitimate helmet. Same thing probably with the Carolina Panthers Flash Authentic Helmet Green Gridiron Edition, but that's like $549. I'm just like, But yeah, hopefully they will soon have that black. Like I said, it's on their splash image, but it doesn't look as nearly as like shiny and smooth as the video that they put out, the Carolina Panthers put out. Anyways, tonight I have a Discord meeting with the recruitment team, so I need to make sure the Discord's updated. We haven't really used it since like March. But anyways, so yeah, I will let you guys know next week how that goes. Tomorrow I have sled training, and hopefully on Saturday I have my last physio. I'm like so back to normal. I just need to like wait for a little. I just need to keep working, re-strengthening this shoulder from not having a chest day for a long time and whatnot, because I tore had a partial tear of this tendon right in here and then one up in here. So it was like, I didn't have any strength. I mean, here, just to give you guys an idea, I now have my speed back. I mean, if I had 2 weights, who knows? But anyways, everything's working well. Hopefully in September sometime. If we do any photo shooting or video shooting, or if my team strikes up a TikTok account, I will let you guys all know, and I'll have BTS stuff behind the scenes for the marketing day shoot. That seems like it'd be fun, but I don't know what to do with it. I could edit it and I can make it look nice and I can time lapse, but anyways, I will chat with you guys next week.